Hello, my YouTube friends. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will look at a follow-up question in regards to parent and child relationship. The question before us is, how do you overcome hurt feelings you have with a parent? Now, I may say that this is a very broad question, as I am not aware if this is based on a childhood experience into an adult experience, or if it is an adult experience currently. However, I will provide some general thoughts on the question at hand. Let me first talk a little bit about feelings and what that looks like, okay? Now, feelings are like energy in motion, and they are meant to move whether up or down. In other words, they're like vibrations living inside of an individual. Some of the feelings are unkind, unpleasant, painful, hurtful, you name them. Some are considered good feelings, some are considered not so good feelings. But the key point here I would like to emphasize is that you are in charge of your feelings. Okay? Now, when someone hurt your feelings in some way or the other, you might want to take some time to think about why you are hurting and why is it affecting you so deeply. It is very important to reflect on that, because you're going through some pain, you are thinking about it, and so it is important to ask yourself some questions in regards to the experience, the situation, or the circumstances at hand. With this being said, I will go back to the question as to how one can overcome hurt feelings, and this is in regards to a parent. When one considers a parent, every child, I would imagine, would want to have a good relationship with their parent or parents. Now, when there are conflicts, when there are hurt feelings, for some children, maybe that's a better way to say it, it can definitely affect them, affect the way they cope with even other life situation. And so I will make mention of 5 suggestions. And the first one is, it is okay to own and name your feelings. So whatever you're experiencing, it's okay to own it, and you can also put a name to the feeling. So whether you're going to say it's a painful feeling, it's a hurtful feeling, it is a unpleasant feeling, it is a conflicting feeling, it is a sorrowful feeling, whatever those feelings are, is okay to put a name before the word feelings and hone them. The second point is, does your parent knows that you are hurting? Do they know? Or do they know that you have those feelings or that feeling? So those are just some things to reflect on. The third point is, if the parent is aware, make an effort to meet with your parent and have a conversation. But let me hasten to say that Not all parents are willing to meet their children even when they know that their child might be hurting. You have some parents who are just wrapped up in their own feelings and their own anger, their own resentment, and they are just not willing to reach out to their children. So maybe for some individual, even making the attempt to have the conversation may not be a possibility. But bear in mind, be open to the fact that some parent may be wrapped up in their own unforgiveness. So do not take it on when they are not willing to reach out. Do not take it on when they are not willing to meet with you to have the conversation. The fact is, you have made the effort. The fifth point I want to make is validate your pain. And what that looks like is to say to yourself, it's normal for me to feel how I'm feeling and want to reach out. Your feelings are valid. You can also say to yourself, I am giving it my best effort. Means you're trying. Okay? And the fifth point, which will be my final point, is to practice the art of self-compassion. Because there are times when one go through pain and hurt feeling and you feel let down. But I want to point out that self-compassion is important when you're going through painful experience. And what that looks like is being kind to yourself, okay? And have an understanding toward yourself when you are, going through pain, when you're suffering, all right? Rather than ignoring the feelings or ignoring the hurt or ignoring the pain. So practice kindness to yourself. In closing, let me say, if you try to reach out to a parent to share how you're feeling and they're not willing, it may be helpful to develop the art of forgiveness. Write a letter as a way to release your pain. Don't allow the situation to control you. And be mindful that if you do all in your power and it is not reciprocated, your Heavenly Father knows your heart desire. Heal yourself with true forgiveness and continue, if you believe in prayer, to talk to the Lord about the situation. Thank you for listening and see you next time. If for any reason that you need further help, please reach out by connecting via my information in the description below and seek further help to help you in the healing process. Thank you.